Hello folks, welcome to this series of AWS services, and today we are going to talk about import-export of data on AWS Cloud. So for importing and exporting of data from the cloud and to the cloud, we use something called Snowball. So again, first of all, why do we need it? You've seen that for uploading data from your on-premise server to something like S3 bucket, you just need to run few commands like something like AWS S3 CP, and then whatever the file name you have, and just copy it into the bucket. Data again go through normal internet connection and can reach and be saved on S3 bucket. You can also have something called direct connect, which is basically a private line between your corporate data center to the AWS data centers. Now, if you have got such kind of easy ways to upload your data, then why do we need something else? The problem is that when your data is less, it is fine. If you are talking about hundreds of GBs of data or even few terabytes of data, this is still fine. You can use internet to upload your data. But when you are talking about petabyte scale of data or hundreds of terabytes of data, then first it will take a lot of time to upload your data even if you've got a very high speed internet connection, and second, it would be costly to upload or download your data to the cloud or from the cloud, and that is where Snowball comes into the picture. Now first of all, Snowball is not even a web service. Snowball is actually a hard drive which has got very high capacity. So normal Snowball starts with 50 terabyte of size. So normal Snowball has 50 terabyte of size. You can use your AWS account to request for this device, and AWS will dispatch the device to your data center. Once it arrives, you can just connect it to your storage devices and just copy all the data that you want to this Snowball. All your data would be properly encrypted to make it more secure. Once the data gets transferred, you can send it to the region to which you want to send. So the box would be sent to one of the AWS region, and from there the data would be moved to something like S3 bucket. Once your data moves to the S3 bucket, it can be decrypted from there again, and that Snowball would be cleaned up so that it can be reused for another such request, and all your data would be erased from the Snowball device. So by this way, Snowball basically reduces the time it takes to transfer hundreds of terabytes or petabyte scale of data to cloud. It is more cost efficient if you think about the cost of upload when you use normal internet connections, and it is properly secured because the data gets encrypted and the device is basically tamper proof. Now that was normal Snowball, which is just a storage device. But the next version of Snowball is called Snowball Edge. So Snowball Edge has 100 terabyte of storage. It can also be used for processing the data locally by using something like AWS Lambda. So along with the storage, it also has got limited compute capacity as well. It also has got a screen, something like Kindle, which you can use to do some small processing of your data on the Snowball Edge. Now, what if you have got very large scale of data, something of the scale of 50 or 100 petabyte. Now, if you've got that kind of use case, you can use something called Snowmobile. Now, Snowmobile looks something like this. It's basically literally a data center on wheels. You can just request for this and copy all your data to the storage devices in the Snowmobile, and then it can be sent to the AWS regions where the data would be copied to AWS data centers and you have access to it using cloud. So when you're talking about a very large scale of data, then you can use these kind of import-export devices. You've got three options: Snowball, Snowball Edge, and Snowmobile. Depending on your use case, you can select them and you can transfer large scale data to the cloud. So that's all we have in this video. If you've got any question, any queries, please put it into the discussion box and we'll get back to you. See you soon in the next video. Thank you for watching.